stay tuned. Our next podcast is coming up in a couple of days, and we're going to have another great show for you. And don't forget, you can watch us anytime, anywhere you podcast. Real Talk with the RN Diva and Pastor Robert. Say good night.
Good night, folks. Thank you for hanging out with us. Appreciate you.
Uh-oh. Wait. I'm sorry. Wait.
What happened?
Wait. Oh my God.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is not. Let's read the Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard. Keep my name out of your mouth.
Tiffany, settle down, honey. Settle down. Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard, come through, girl. Come through, but settle down. Don't come on here with that foolishness.
Okay,
it's a public forum.
She said she has a question. Super Mayor Tiffany, what's your question? You want me? I've seen your link. You can come on now. It's not a problem. You want to come on now?
Come on, Tiffany.
I'm like, wait, we got a comment. She's watching us on YouTube. Get your.
Come on, Tiffany.
Okay. Now see, the mayor. Tiffany. We didn't say anything about her. Not yet. Right?
She's trying to come for me, trying to talk. First of all, sweetheart, I have vitiligo. Okay. And then I'm just going to leave it at that. But I'm going to tell you to mind your business. I'm not on here for a beauty show because I have no problems being who I am. Okay. So don't talk about makeup and this, that, and the other. You stop taking those people's money for your use, your personal use.
Tiffany,
don't come from out. Yeah. Tiffany, you don't want this, sis. This ain't what you want, love.
This cannot be the real. This cannot be the real Tiffany. This
talking about my makeup. Girl,
look at what she just said. Look at the last comment she just put on there.
Log off, ho. Oh, Jesus.
I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. That's somebody impersonating the mayor. I'm just going to give her that's somebody impersonating the mayor. That's not really her. If that is you, mayor, and a mayor, come on the line right now. I'll send you the link right now.
Yeah, bring your ass. Come on, get on live. Let's see you, ho.
You want to bring on? I'll see you
bring on. Come on. Look, tell her to come on. Tell her who's. I'm scared. Baby, I've been to war. You tried me. Come on, Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard.
I don't, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't believe
this is her. It's somebody impersonating her on YouTube. I'm gonna send you the link. That way you got to come over. She said, "Dead ass, you want none of this. I throw fire. This is not the mayor. I don't know the lady. So how you find my podcast out of all of them? So if this is really you, Super Mayor, come on the line. Just send you the link. Come on the line right now. We'll be glad to have you on here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in overtime now, but we're gonna really see if this person who says that they are Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard out of Dalton, Illinois. Oh, she said pay you. You came on my. Okay, all right. She said,
girl, you got enough of them people money. You good. You could be sending us some money. Cash App us RN Diva 01. What?
All right.
Girl, bye.
I think this is a hoax. I think it's a hoax. Somebody playing.
Yeah, she can kick rocks.
Ladies and gentlemen,
send me some money to get my hair done and my makeup done. Send me a makeup artist.
Well, that took a turn at the end, didn't it?
That was fun. Did she call me a hoe? Ain't hoe with an E on the end. Oh, she called me a hoe.
Well, Thursday night, we will be live again. If you want to come on in the comments Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Central, we'll come on the line and we will make it happen.
Oh, I wanted to make comment about my shirt, my t-shirt.
Yeah,
my t-shirt. She said I need a facelift. Block that person.
That's not her.
Block this person before, because I'm about to lose the little bit of religion I got. I am a veteran of the United States Air Force, and one of the biggest thrills I always got caught up in was going out into the field. And when you're out in the field, you have to be ready. And what we ate, we didn't pack lunches. We went out there with MREs, meals ready to eat. And I had a couple that were great. I loved it. And now there's a company that prepares survival kits and meal preparedness kits, and it's called My Patriot Supply. Let me get that right. My Patriot Supply. And you can go through our website, or you can go through our streaming and punch in squaredaway.life. That's a military term, squared away. So if anybody knows that, they know somebody's a veteran around here. But they have really, really great stuff. They are run by veterans, and I'm quite sure that they are in the know for what, and then being in Florida or wherever you are, there's disaster preparedness, hurricanes, tornadoes. It doesn't hurt to have something already stacked and ready to go. So once again, My Patriot Supply, and you could reach them through squaredaway.life.
All right, squaredaway.life. You don't want to miss out on that website about that, because one of our sponsors here, they go to squaredaway.life, powered by My Patriot Supply.
You could be sending us some money. CashApp us RN Diva 01. What?
All right.
Girl,
I think this is a hoax. I think this is a hoax. Somebody playing.
Yeah, she can kick rocks.
Ladies and gentlemen,
send me some money to get my hair done and my makeup done. Send me a makeup artist.
Well, that took a turn at the end, didn't it?
That was fun. Did she call me a hoe? Ain't hoe with an E on the end. Oh, she called me a hoe.
Well, Thursday night, we will be live again. If you want to come on in the comments Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Central, we'll come on online.
From Robert's iPad.
Welcome, everybody. This is Pastor Robert and the RNDiva. We started the show a little different. We have some drama this week out there in these internet streets. RNDiva, how you doing tonight? Yeah, I can hear you. Can't got your tongue?
I'm hedging my bets.
On what? Miss Henyard?
Saving my energy.
Saving energy? Where we're going to be? We didn't talk about her the other night.
Look at my contact lens experience.
Oh.
It was true. You see my eye, don't you? But anyway, I'm waiting, so I'm going to save my energy.
Save energy for Miss Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard. If you all saw that clip there, we opened up the other night. We had our podcast, and right at the end, we were dismissed. I think I'm in church now. We were ending the podcast.
The benediction.
Doing the benediction, and someone came on the YouTube comments that said Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard of Dalton, Illinois, and they went right after the RNDiva. We don't think it was really her, but we had no way of knowing because I had her name there. However, full disclosure, the next day, after laughing about it over and over all night, I did call the town of Dalton, Illinois, their switchboard, to inform them what happened, so they could, if somebody out there impersonating her, or if it was really her. But I'm sorry, they don't even have enough money to have somebody to answer the phone.
Shut your mouth. I wonder why.
They have a $7 million deficit. They're in debt because of the super mayor says because of the trustees. Trustee says because super mayor. So anyway, I wasn't able to get through. So I have another kind of backdoor way I'm going to inform them, so they don't think that Pastor Robert and the RNDiva were trying to play some little game with them and impersonate her. Because she did say, you'll see later on, people like to have her name and likeness and everything. Yeah. Anyway, looking like somebody said she looked like Lil Wayne. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we got a wonderful. Yeah, that's what I heard. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So anyway, welcome to Real Talk with the RN Diva, Pastor Robert. This is Pastor Robert The RNDiva here. We're so glad that you joined us. Those of you on Facebook, come on and share this with some people. Get some likes, get some hearts and all that, and some stars. Those of you on X, go ahead and share this on your feed. And also, those of you, all 19,800 of you subscribers on YouTube, share this with everybody you know right now. It's time to get into what's going on in the world and with you. And I can't wait. We also have another of our very popular segment, Ask the RN Diva. Looking forward to that. Now, Diva, we're going to talk about Miss Henyard here for a second, aren't we?
Yeah,
let's explain the story.
Yeah, let's get it. Come on.
Now we're going to talk about it.
Now we're finna talk about it. Y'all came for me the other day. It came straight for me. Somebody had a death wish.
Yeah, it was something else there. Now, Miss Tiffany Henyard is the mayor of the town of Dalton, Illinois. It's a suburb of Chicago. With the people, I think 23,000 people in the city. It's small, smaller than Stewart. Okay, it is a predominantly black town. Has been historically, and so she 3.5 years ago, she became the mayor. She was born and raised in that town. She became the mayor. She won with about 86% of the vote after whoever was the previous mayor had been there for many years. So, okay, she's young. She's ready to go get her. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of dispute that's made national news because in 3 years, a little small town of 23,000 people, they fuss and fight every day. The Lord said. The mayor has tried to bring them to another level. So she says.
Or bring them down to another level.
Yeah, because in 3 years now, they are $7 million in debt. How does a town of 23,000 run up $7 million debt in 3 years? Well, I'll tell you why. Miss Henyard she has a security detail. It rivals the Diva, watch this. Her security detail rivals the Secret Service for 23,000 people. So what she's doing, she's paying the cops of the town.
And how many cops are there?
Ain't that many.
Okay,
but she's paying them all overtime when they do her detail. So what's happened is, for instance, 1 week, one cop got $13,000 in a 2-week pay period because of overtime. So you let that add up over a couple months.
Whoa.
They pick her up in the morning, take her to the grocery store, take her to her office, take her wherever she goes. Oh yeah, she's there because people have been making threats to her, so she needs her protection. Oh, that's more. I'm going to play a clip in a moment here. I'm going to give you an article. There's also and show you an article when they have their weekly or monthly city council meetings that she chairs. She has been known to show up in a Nino Brown outfit, even with the fake little dog.
Stop
Nino Brown? No.
Come on. Like Martin did with the dog. Did you see that episode of Martin?
Yeah.
She did not. That's why she need a security detail, because she out there with that foolishness. Somebody gonna be waiting on her around the building. She better knock it off.
She has done all kinds of things. She's taking her staff to Las Vegas conferences, for the city, and they stayed at the Four Seasons, flew first class, Anyway, so there's a lot of things like that.
See why you can't let black people have nothing?
See what I'm trying to say?
You see what?
You're gonna see there's a theme, as you saw on the thumbnail. There's a theme of this podcast: girls gone wild. And so we're gonna be talking about black women in leadership, and seeing how they're going so wild. So there's a lot of stuff going on. And
these heifers making me look bad. These heifers are making me look bad. Like listen, y'all go sit y'all maggot.
Not yet. Hold it down. Here's the thing about it. To bring it up to the current, because of all the controversy, Tiffany Henyard went on Roland Martin last week. And to I don't know what happened to Roland. I don't know if I don't know. Because Roland normally is a bulldog when you interview him.
Right.
He's gonna challenge you, and he gave her all softball questions. didn't give her much pushback at all, and she was allegedly lying from one end of the interview to the other. He didn't realize that until they were talking about her foundation. Yes, in 3 years, she started a cancer foundation because her mother died of cancer, okay? It's called the Tiffany Henyard Cancer Care Foundation, something like that.
Not even after her mother, but after her.
Right. But here's the thing. She said to Roland, and she said to other people in other interviews, she has nothing to do with that foundation. She's not on the board, she's not on the office or anything like that. However,
but it's for her mother.
But I don't even know, because what happened was she said that to Roland. The very next day, somebody sent Roland a clip from their city council meeting.
Ooh.
Where she says, I started this foundation. So
she lied at it.
Oh, she lied. She lied with the truth to do, the old folks say.
Oh my Lord, she lied at it. She lied like a rug.
So now Roland, now he's after her. But here's the thing about it. The reason why there's controversy about the foundation is because the state of Illinois has shut it down because they have not filed the paperwork properly to be able to receive donations. But they've been receiving donations.
Ooh,
she said she don't have anything to do with it because she said she don't have anything to do with it because she's not on the board or anything like that. They just wanted to use her name and likeness because she's so popular. That's what she said, literally. That's what she said. So let's go to the article here. It's so much with this child. And I say child because she old enough to be, I'm old enough to be a pappy. But this
Are
girl
you
here.
Pappy? Okay.
Do you think my children would look like Lil Wayne?
Listen. Nope. You got some pretty children.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, here, let's go to the article here. This is from Fox 32, who they have been doing an incredible job trying to run her down and get some answers on a lot of stuff that she's doing. Let's go over here. I'll read this one. Fox 32 in Chicago. Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard sued by church for alleged discrimination. What's that date on there? March 7th. Okay. That's what, today. Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard is facing another hurdle after a lawsuit accuses her of discriminating against a church. Redeemed Christian Church of God Resurrection Power Assembly. Oh, God.
Well, what in the entire
I ran out of breath trying to say this.
Hit that one more time. Bring that back.
Come on.
Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath.
No, here we go.
You so extra.
Woo! I lost my breath trying to say that name. I wonder if they're still from that. Okay, let's start over. Redeemed Christian Church of God Resurrection Power Assembly.
That's a goddamn
alleges the mayor and the village failed to apply Dalton's zoning code by preventing the church from renovating the building it purchased.
Wow.
If those of you coming on in, Glenda and Karen, go ahead and give them some hearts, say hello over there. Those of you on Facebook and YouTube and on Twitter, they say the property's zoning allows religious institutions. Pastor Stephen something said the church needed more space due to an increase in attendance. The South Suburban Church has opened in Dalton for the past 10 years after moving the congregation from South Holland to Calumet City. The law firm representing the church issued this statement to Fox 32 in this case. In all my years, I've never seen such a blatant disregard for an ordinance and religious civil rights. Religious institutions are permitted in the area under the zoning code. She don't want the people to have church.
She going to hell. She going straight to West Hell.
Oh, my goodness. Here it is. Earlier this week, Henyard vetoed a resolution that was passed by the village board last month to investigate her spending. The resolution received unanimous support and mandated that the mayor to submit the village's financial records and call for an FBI investigation. All right. That's just the tip of the iceberg. Go ahead, Diva.
She is your classic narcissist. I don't know why I'm having a lag. I don't know what's going on. I think it's when you go big like that. Anyway, I digress. She's the biggest narcissist. First of all, I don't go to church, but I don't think you should be messing with the church. If the people want to put some paint on the walls over at the church house with 35 names in front of it, I don't think you need to be doing that to them people. So listen, here's the thing.
What's that?
If she doesn't like you or you don't do something to her liking, if you're not on her agenda, she's going to knock everything. She's going to knock it down.
Yeah.
And I think that's really sad. So how quickly can they get her out of office? I mean, what do they need to do?
Well, she's up for re-election, I think, the end of this year. So her term.
No.
But the state attorney general of Illinois launched an investigation about 2 weeks ago. So, because this is the thing about it, there's $7 million in debt, but they haven't been paying their bills. And she says they're going to her, and she says, I'm not the trustees, talk to the trustees. So it's just a back and forth there. And I'm gonna play your clip because
please do.
I was watching one of their city council meetings, and it's a whole Broadway production. Hey,
it's a doozy.
Oh, it's a doozy. But they were in there last night when I was watching them from this week's one. They were in there. I guarantee you, they were fussing like a church business meeting. One was going on, and she said, "You be quiet. I'm the leader." That's what she said. I'm the leader. I was like, "Oh my God!" They were off the chain. They were off the chain. I'm gonna go ahead and play this clip here, and from WGN, and this is gonna be a doozy here. This is gonna be a doozy right here. She always keeps something going on. She always got something going on. Add it here, and then we'll be right back while this story plays.
Small South suburb with big bills and leaders with expensive taste. Last night, we showed you how some residents and elected officials claim the local mayor retaliates against people who don't support her.
Well, tonight we look at a spending spree that's also causing questions and concern. Again, investigative reporter Ben Bradley.
40 minutes south of Chicago, you'll find Dalton, Illinois. The median income is $24,000 a year. And yet the mayor collects more than 10 times that amount from various elected positions. And as we found, a paycheck isn't the only perk. In South Suburban Dalton, the economic challenges run deep.
We still have areas that need trees cut, streets paved, alleys paved, sidewalks fixed. It's a lot of that going on.
And a lot that's being spent, not on critical repairs, but on travel, meals, and more by many top village officials.
It's an issue. It's been an issue for some time.
We just look up and we're paying for stuff. And it just makes no sense. He's just doing what he wants to do.
None of them do the things that we do. We're the only ones making sure y'all streets get paid, find ways to fix what is broken.
She is Mayor Tiffany Henyard.
But then they running y'all, say y'all this look, fictitious story.
Would you like to just do an interview with me?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, let's go. I mean,
In addition to leading Dalton, she also serves as supervisor of Thornton Township.
You make almost $300,000 between your two elected positions.
I do not. I don't know where you got that number from.
We got it from her own village and township records.
These are tax dollars.
So is the money being spent on village credit cards. WGN Investigates obtained copies of statements that reveal village officials have spent more than $24,000 at restaurants in just 1 year, including this Midlothian barbecue joint and a South Holland sub shop.
I've seen the same thing and more. You name it, they've done it.
Other questionable expenses include the streaming service Hulu, flights to Texas, Alabama, and Missouri, and hotel rooms in nearby suburbs, including Madison and Elk Grove Village, plus thousands of dollars spent at a hotel in downstate Pontiac.
My take is this: if they are going to something that's going to benefit the village, that's fine. But from my standpoint of view, these things don't benefit the village at all.
And then there are the trips to Las Vegas. Mayor Henyard and other top officials traveled to Sin City in May to attend a shopping center conference. It's unclear if it helped Dalton land any deals.
Don't have a clue. We're all in the dark. Not only are the residents in the dark, but the trustees are also in the dark as well.
I do not handle anything as relates to with credit cards. As you heard me speak today in my board meeting about, I do not handle that.
Some of those charges are for you, though.
No, sir.
You didn't go to Las Vegas? What is that?
No comment.
You don't know if you were in Las Vegas?
Of course I do.
Were you?
It's not paid by them.
Did you fly first class to Las Vegas?
Any other questions?
Actually, yes. The credit card records do shed some light on tax dollars spent at several restaurants near the Strip, including Cafe Hollywood and Hot and Juicy Crawfish.
All right. Any other questions?
So you're not going to answer how taxpayer dollars are being spent? That seems odd.
I just answered it. What do you mean? I just answered your questions.
You said you wouldn't answer about Las Vegas.
You asked me a question and I responded. So any other questions you may have?
They may have signed up for a conference, but they never bring anything back. So we have no idea why they go to these trips.
Remember, we mentioned Henyard was also supervisor at Thornton Township. WGN Investigates obtained copies of that agency's credit card statements as well. They show township taxpayers also spent money on the Vegas trip on everything from steak dinners to hotels and $3,741 just on Henyard's round-trip flight.
I shouldn't have to sit up here and break all this down.
When trustees refused to pay a big block of bills this week, the mayor accused them of putting vital city services in jeopardy.
We need receipts to understand what's going on.
We couldn't help but notice the red hat perched in front of Mayor Henyard throughout the meeting. It's from the Bubba Gump Shrimp Company, which, by the way, was apparently a stop on the Vegas trip. $303 billed to Thornton Township taxpayers.
We just feel lost, and we just want the powers that be to step in and say, hey, you know, something's got to give.
If anybody else, I just want to be clear. Anybody else after that? That's it.
We sought specifics from Dalton and Thornton Township about these credit card charges, expenses, and how they benefited taxpayers, but received no clarity. Mayor Henyard invited us to come back to Dalton and the township to showcase upcoming turkey giveaways, senior programs, and plans for an ice rink. Proof, she says, that she lives up to her moniker, the People's Mayor. Ben Bradley, WGN Investigates.
Well. I tell you what, isn't that something? Isn't that something? She's full of herself.
Yeah,
she's full of herself.
She most certainly is. She is something else. Yeah.
$300 at Bubba Grump Shrimp in Las Vegas. I've been there. I'm like,
wow, it's the gall of it all. Like you're gonna go ahead and use these working people's money, and you do not care about people and their livelihood. You want to go to Bubba Gump? You don't care. I hope the people in that town, in that town, remember all of these little trysts so they can make the right decision, because her plight is not for them. It's for herself. Period. So I just think it's sad, and can't there be charges brought against a politician that's using funds for the city?
Well, here's the thing. What her little trick is, because she always says, "I'm not on the bank accounts. I don't have the credit card, so on and so forth. It goes to the trustees, has to be approved." True. However, the trustees are personal friends of hers, and they say allegedly she kind of strong arms them, and you can kind of see she's very full of herself. So she kind of strong arm you. You want to keep your job to sign this check or whatever. She's very aggressive. She's very aggressive, and so that seems to be the issue. They have they bought a SUV, a Tahoe, a Yukon, a black Yukon to transport her around, like $100,000. They're not making the payments on that.
Oh.
Also, that ice skating rink that you heard mentioned, the WG mentioned in there, they did go to build the rink. However, she had not gotten it approved by the trustees. They didn't sign off on it. They talked about it, but they did not vote and approve it. So they said, stop it. So they stopped the people from building the rink. She went and got another company to finish building it. And then they had a big party. Said, see, this is for the children.
But didn't she shut down the renovations for the church?
Yeah.
Because it wasn't her idea.
Right. And see, the one thing with her is for the city, the town has vendors. There's different vendors that they work with or whatever. If you come to the meetings and you speak against something that she tried to do,
right?
She finds out, oh, is that so and so from XYZ? Pull their permit. Yeah, she's done that. Yeah, she's done that.
Yeah, that's vindictive. That's narcissism at its best.
Now you said about her getting voted out. Let's talk about that before we. This is gonna tickle you. You see that she's making between the township and the other place almost $300,000.
Right.
A little small town. She had them vote in a clause now in the city ordinance that if the next mayor that comes behind her, in order to save money, their salary will be $25,000 a year.
Whoa!
To save money. To save money. The next mayor after her, the salary would be $25,000 a year. However, if she gets reelected, it still remains at the $300,000.
Oh, somebody needs to.
She's trying to discourage anybody from trying to run against it.
That's just bad. Like somebody needs to do something about that. There's a word for that.
Lunacy?
I don't do politics. I don't do politics, but that's not good. I mean, she putting those people out there. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah,
that's sad. And
that's a whole lot of drama. It
looks like they're afraid of her. The majority of them are afraid of her. Okay, so
and
why?
This is a working class town. They're not. Most of them that used to work in factories and stuff like that. I know some people that live in that area near there.
Right.
So it's not. It's not like an upscale neighborhood or town. So let's go to the foundation because this is also in the news today about her foundation. Oh no, it's not her foundation, even though it has her name.
It's not her foundation.
Don't forget, y'all. This is Girls Gone Wild Part 2. Let's read this. It says there this is also from WGN in Chicago. Dalton politician's cancer charity got almost all of its reported money from taxpayers. After months of silence, a representative of the Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation finally responded to the Illinois Attorney General's demand for records. But the filing was incomplete and lacked key records that would show how it operates and collects and spends its money. Well, that's a surprise. It comes as Dalton Mayor and Thornton Township Supervisor Tiffany Henyard has recently tried to distance herself from her namesake charity as she's faced questions about spending, leadership style, and transparency while in office. Look at what it says here. A representative from the foundation wrote in the charity's registration statement filed by the Attorney General that the organization only raised $13,000 in its first few months of existence. WGN Investigates has reported that the Thornton Township Board, which is controlled by Henyard, transferred, watch this, $10,000 to the foundation days after it was created. So they didn't raise it. She just transferred it from one town account to the foundation.
These are two different towns?
Yes.
These are two separate towns?
Yes. Mm-hmm. She's going to jail. I just tell you right now, you can't do that.
She's about to get 3 hots in a cot. Listen, didn't they say that their cop cars are in jeopardy of being repossessed?
Yes.
Where they do that at, bruh? Where they do that at? What city
cop cars.
6 what Chargers or something, and they're and the trustees are like, hey, ain't nobody paying this, and these folks about to get they patrol cars.
Can you imagine one morning seeing 6 police cars on the back of
a flatbed
being repossessed? That's where they are right now because they haven't paid the bill on.
My God.
Let's go back here to the cancer charity. It says here that she transferred $10,000 to the foundation the age after it was created. That's in addition to the $10,248 charged to township credit cards for hotels along the route of a Tiffany Henyard Cares walk from Dalton to Springfield in 2002. So the Attorney General said, you're not going to give us any records, shut it down. So they gave some records, but it was incomplete. Then she got the heat. She said, well, I don't have anything to do with it. They're just using my name. No, it's not happening. So here it is here. However, since the foundation failed to file tax documents, that's a surprise, with the Attorney General's office, including a Form 990, which details revenue, expenditures, and income, the foundation's financial activities since its inception remain unclear. So basically, they were receiving money, transferring money, and not giving the financial report to the state or anybody else. Well, I mean, come on.
Oh, goodness.
Listen, people. All of you there in Dalton, Illinois, don't be foolish. Don't be stupid.
And don't be scared.
And don't be scared.
And don't be scared. I mean, God dang. That's a shame. I feel so bad for those people. Come on, man. Do right by your folks. Majority of them are people of color. And here you are sucking them dry and going to Vegas eating bubble gum.
Woo! Hey, you all in the comments, put your comments down below. On YouTube and Facebook and on Twitter, you can also tweet this out. What do you think? It's a time for Super Mayor. That's what she calls herself. Matter of fact, if you go to her Facebook page, type in on Facebook, Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard, and her page will come up with her smiling. And she just started a podcast last week. So that gives her an opportunity to explain all the stuff that she can't explain herself in the meeting. So definitely,
awful.
I'm so glad that she's not our mayor here in Tampa. Thank God.
I know that's right.
Uh-oh.
Shout out to the mayor in Tampa, 100. Shout out to the mayor of Tampa, Florida. I'm sure there's some foolishness going on, but we are not getting our cop cars repossessed.
Oh, that would be sad.
My
that would really
goodness.
Be and also,
Dalton, we're going to put y'all name in the prayer box. Hallelujah. We are going to pray. We got a pastor right here. We're going to have him put your little anointed oil on your name and put you in the prayer box.
Yeah, and we got to remember to pray for that church that she's not letting them
get in
the building. That's the church name. But let's take a breath. Redeemed Christian Church of God, Resurrection Power Assembly. Let's pray for them.
Incorporated.
International. Oh,
LLC.
I'm having too much fun with this. Anyway, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. And we're going to hear from one of our sponsors, A.S. Costanza Enterprises.